Where do you usually keep your phone?
I usually keep my phone on my desk while I work.
What do you do when you wake up in the morning?
I drink a glass of water and check my messages.
How do you spend your free time?
I spend my free time reading books and learning new words.
When do you use your computer the most?
I use my computer the most in the evening for my work.
Why do you like learning English?
I like learning English because I use it in my daily life.
Where does he put his car keys every morning?
He puts his car keys on the kitchen counter every morning.
What does she do when she feels tired?
She takes a short nap to refresh her mind.
How do they spend their weekends?
They spend their weekends watching movies and visiting friends.
When does it usually rain in your city?
It usually rains in my city during the summer months.
Where does Ali go after finishing his office work?
Ali goes to the gym after finishing his office work.
How do students learn new English words every day?
Students learn new English words by reading and listening carefully.
What does this bag contain?
This bag contains my laptop and important documents.
Where do children play after school?
Children play in the park after school.
How do parents teach manners to their kids?
Parents teach manners by showing good examples.
Why does the teacher repeat difficult words in class?
The teacher repeats difficult words to help students remember them.
Where do birds build their nests?
Birds build their nests on trees or rooftops.
What does your friend eat for breakfast?
My friend eats eggs and bread for breakfast.
How do people greet each other in the morning?
People greet each other by saying good morning with a smile.
Where do you write new English words you learn?
I write new English words in my notebook.
Why do we need to learn common English words?
We need to learn common English words to speak fluently.
What does your sister usually cook for dinner?
My sister usually cooks rice and chicken for dinner.
Where do tourists stay when they visit your city?
Tourists stay in nearby hotels or guest houses.
How does your brother spend his holidays?
My brother spends his holidays traveling to new places.
When do you drink coffee during the day?
I drink coffee in the morning to feel fresh.
Why does he read English newspapers daily?
He reads English newspapers to improve his vocabulary.
What kind of books do you like to read?
I like to read motivational and English grammar books.
Where do people buy groceries every week?
People buy groceries from the nearest supermarket.
How do teachers help students learn pronunciation?
Teachers help students by making them repeat the words clearly.
Why do children love learning new words?
Children love learning new words because it's fun and exciting.
When does your office open in the morning?
My office opens at 9 a.m. every morning.
Where do cats like to sleep?
Cats like to sleep in warm and quiet corners.
What does your father watch on TV?
My father watches the news and talk shows on TV.
How do you remember difficult words?
I remember difficult words by using them in sentences.
When do you usually study English?
I usually study English at night when it's quiet.
Where do you keep your English books?
I keep my English books on a small shelf near my bed.
Why does your mother like watching dramas?
My mother likes watching dramas because they are emotional.
How do students practice English at home?
Students practice English by talking to friends and watching videos.
What does your friend carry in his bag?
My friend carries notebooks and pens in his bag.
Where do they meet their friends on weekends?
They meet their friends at a cafe or shopping mall.
Why do you love listening to English songs?
I love listening to English songs because they help me learn pronunciation.
When do you take a short break at work?
I take a short break after every 2 hours of work.
How does your uncle go to his office?
My uncle goes to his office by car.
Where does your aunt buy clothes?
My aunt buys clothes from a famous boutique.
Why do people use English in their offices?
People use English because it's an international language.
When does your brother play cricket?
My brother plays cricket every evening.
Where do you like to walk in the morning?
I like to walk in the park in the morning.
How do you spend your Sundays?
I spend my Sundays cleaning, resting, and watching movies.
What does your friend do after dinner?
My friend watches TV after dinner.
Why do people use mobile phones all the time?
People use mobile phones to stay connected and entertained.
Where does your sister go shopping?
My sister goes shopping in the city mall.
How does your teacher correct your mistakes?
My teacher corrects my mistakes with kind and clear explanations.
Why do we use simple English words every day?
We use simple English words to communicate easily with others.
When do you like to drink tea?
I like to drink tea in the evening with snacks.
Where do your friends hang out after school?
My friends hang out at the cafe after school.
How do you plan your day?
I plan my day by making a small to-do list.
What does your cousin study in college?
My cousin studies computer science in college.
Where do your parents live?
My parents live in a small town near the city.
Why does everyone need to learn English words?
Everyone needs to learn English words to speak confidently.
When does your favorite show come on TV?
My favorite show comes on TV every Friday night.
How do people use English in their jobs?
People use English in emails, meetings, and daily communication.
Where does your best friend live?
My best friend lives near my house.
What does your sister like to eat for lunch?
My sister likes to eat pasta for lunch.
Why do teachers use simple English in class?
Teachers use simple English so students can understand easily.
When do students take their English test?
Students take their English test at the end of the month.
How do people remember new English phrases?
People remember new English phrases by repeating them daily.
Where does your friend work?
My friend works in a software company.
Why do you use English words every day?
I use English words every day to improve my speaking.
When do you practice your pronunciation?
I practice my pronunciation before going to bed.
How does your mother help you in studies?
My mother helps me by keeping the environment calm and quiet.
Where do you buy new clothes for special events?
I buy new clothes from my favorite fashion store.
Why does your boss prefer English communication?
My boss prefers English communication because it sounds professional.
When do you usually go shopping?
I usually go shopping on weekends.
How do people use English on social media?
People use English to write captions, comments, and messages.
Where does your friend learn English from?
My friend learns English from online classes.
Why do some people speak English fluently?
Some people speak fluently because they practice every day.
When do you feel confident while speaking English?
I feel confident when I know the right words.
How does your teacher make lessons interesting?
My teacher makes lessons interesting with fun activities.
Where do you want to visit to improve your English?
I want to visit England to improve my English.
What does your friend do to practice vocabulary?
My friend uses new words in his daily conversation.
Why do people love learning new English words?
People love learning new English words because it helps them express better.
When does your sister go to college?
My sister goes to college early in the morning.
How do you keep improving your English daily?
I keep improving by reading, speaking, and writing in English.
Where do you usually charge your phone?
I usually charge my phone near my bed.
Why does your friend watch English movies?
My friend watches English movies to learn accents and expressions.
What does your teacher teach on Fridays?
My teacher teaches speaking and vocabulary on Fridays.
When do you use new English words in sentences?
I use new English words in sentences right after learning them.
How do children learn English quickly?
Children learn English quickly by listening and copying words.
Where do people often use English daily?
People often use English at work, school, and on the internet.
Why do you want to master English?
I want to master English to communicate with people around the world.
When do you read English books?
I read English books before going to sleep.
How do you stay motivated to learn English?
I stay motivated by watching my progress and using new words daily.